You are now listening to Radio Free Dairy, your favorite children people's airwaves. I am Dorothy, your beloved DJ. We're coming to you live from San Diego, California, where I am joined by my wonderful co-hosts. Jordan of the Central Gaming Committee is here, along with a good friend Io, as we get back into more 100-line Last Defense Academy.
Yay.
Yay.
People are getting murdered. Yay.
Yay. I mean, that was happening in the last route, too. We haven't fixed anything by jumping into a new route.
Yay!
The first thought to cross my mind at that time was, not again, along with a sense of resignation. Looking up the end from there.
Every time he wakes up.
It took me a few seconds to realize I was in the gym. I stood up from my makeshift bed, pulled open the curtain divider, and stepped outside. How long was he out this time? Hold on, let me check again.
It was like a 20-something day skip, because nothing was happening.
Yeah!
He was not sleeping this whole time.
21 days.
There was just nothing of significance going on.
Takky, he awakens.
I wanted to sweat the small stuff, but you gave us a real scare this time. Okay, I take it back. He was asleep this whole time.
You were out for 23 whole days. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
This is the sleepy little baby route.
I think that he's got a really bad medical problem, actually.
Jordan, can you screenshot this and send this?
I mean, he does.
To the group chat. Just say, like, we fucked up on the Sleepy Little Baby Award.
Alright.
Thank you. Is that a new record?
Ah.
Oh, for the love of murder.
I turned slowly to look at everyone and said, everyone's safe.
Thanks to your last words.
My last words? Want us to move in groups during the day and sleep together at night. Remember, these were the instructions you gave us on day 51? We've been able to survive all this time because of them. X hasn't had an opportunity to strike. That also means X is still... Yes, we still don't know who they are.
If we did, we would have thrown them in the cage and tossed away the key already.
Now that I got a better look at them, I saw signs of fatigue on everyone's faces. X is among us. I'll be killed if I walk around with only one other person. They've all had to spend the last 23 days under the crushing weight of such thoughts. It's no wonder the mental fatigue was starting to show physically.
Oh, right. There's something you need to know.
What is it?
About 10 days ago, we met the boy with the undying flames.
Hello? He showed himself?
Yeah.
Well, he was feeling very unwell, but he said he just had to tell us something. And what was that? I recently found out there's something called the Sweat Singleton somewhere in the school. I was putting on the event of all but one member of Team 1 dying. Only Team 1 though, because the two joined together have not been anticipated. The people on the satellite did not think Team 2 would ever come here. And anyway, no matter how strong they were, Single Fighters wouldn't be able to win this war on their own. Instead, the survival was instructed and put on standby, while the people in charge put together a fresh team for a new attempt. Once the correct series of codes had been entered into the transmitter the Sweat Single. Once the artificial satellite received it, they sent the rescue craft to the school. The survivor will get on board and be taken back to the satellite. That's supposed to be a sequence of events. Also, the rescue craft does not have a capacity restriction. That means people from both Teams 1 and 2 can board with no issues. The second to last academy does not have... Scarlet, get in here. We need you to voice your character. Scarlet.
This is actually, like, excessively important lore, and we're just doing a bit over it.
I'm gonna blow myself up.
The second to last Defense Academy does not have a transmitter of its own, so bringing the team over here was definitely the right move. Unfortunately, I do not know where that transmitter was located. Still, it seemed to me like this information will be of some use to you. That is why I came here to tell you about it. A distress signal transmitter? I've never seen or heard of such a thing before.
Same here. After hearing that, we split up into groups to search for the transmitter, but
We still haven't found it. It doesn't matter. We'd have to put the transmitter on the back burner for now. Finding the identity of X was our top priority. X was most likely the one to kill Shoma. Or they could have ordered someone else to do it like they did for Kako. At any rate, X was definitely involved in Shoma's murder. As long as we could figure out who killed Shoma, we'd find out who X is. Alright. I clenched my fists tightly. Hideko, Tsubasa, come with me.
Oh.
What?
Where?
To the courtyard. I'm going to reinvestigate the scene of Shoma's murder. Very well.
I don't mind, but
Well, what's that?
can we have breakfast first? I'm starving.
And thus, Hideko, Tsubasa, and I went to the courtyard together after having breakfast. Why did you ask us to come along? I can't go against my own last words now, can I?
The part about moving together in groups during the day?
But why choose us? No reason in particular, just felt like it.
you're actually smart and I'm a dumbass.
Felt like it.
One of us could very well be X. Then it'll be a 2-on-1 fight.
What if X tries to destroy evidence during this investigation?
I'm not worried. They would have already done that while I was unconscious if it was that important. Yes, that is true.
Then what are you investigating?
One question before I answer that. Nobody had an alibi for 4 a.m. on day 51, right? When Shoma was killed. Yes, we were all sleeping in our rooms. Well, Ava was in Ado's room, actually, but you know what I mean. What about the murder weapon, or any other clues?
So far, we haven't found anything.
In that case... The fastest way to identify X is to see who could have possibly killed Shoma under those circumstances. The killer likely used a special method to kill Shoma while he was locked in the cage. Figuring out what that method was could break this case wide open. Who could have done that was the best line of investigation to pursue. How exactly are we going to do that?
Place is so big that I have no idea where to even start. We need some sort of clue first.
There is a clue. Shoma's body was wet when he first found it, right? I remember finding why may very well be the key to solving this case. I walked over to the courtyard fountain. There was a valve with a handle on the side, probably for adjusting the amount of water being spouted. I opened it completely and then... A frightening amount of water gushed out all at once, making the fountain look like an erupting geyser or an open dam. A giant column of water shot up into the sky and came down again, like a downpour of rain. I quickly turned the handle to close the valve. Soon, the water slowed considerably and went back to its normal flow. Oof, that was close. What exactly were you trying to do?
I'm glad I was standing over here. I'd be all wet by now if I'd been any closer.
Next, I checked the central drain. It was more tunnel than drain. The water flowed deep into that tunnel. There was a large handle there as well. I turned the handle and the wall came down from the top of the tunnel, completely sealing up the drain. After checking, I returned the handle to its original position. I briefly saw Hideko and Tsubasa staring at me in confusion as I proceeded to the next destination, the cage where Shoma had been held. We already checked every last inch of that cage. There are no hidden tunnels underneath it, and the bars are as strong as can be.
No scratches on the lock either, and no traces that anything had been tampered with. The hinges at the gate are also untouched.
As I was listening to them, my eyes wandered to the top of the cage. Officially, this cage is an animal pen. I think it was supposed to be modeled after a bird cage or something.
Huh?
You see that ring suspended from the top there? Yes, what about it? I didn't answer. Instead, lowering my glance to the bottom of the cage where something caught my eyes. This cage isn't secured to the floor. It's just a bottomless cage placed on top of a base. But the cage... Oh.
But the cage is impossible to move manually. It literally weighs a ton.
How do you know that?
There was a blueprint of the courtyard on the war room's computer that had some information about it.
Ah.
I see. So it weighs 1 ton.
Hey, that reminds me. Did you know this courtyard was originally created as a How the fuck do you say that?
Biotope?
Biotope? As a biotope for space development research?
Huh?
Biotope?
I'll try to keep the explanation as brief as possible. It's said that before world death, Earth was full of different kinds of terrain, like arid regions and rainforests. And each of these regions were inhabited by living things unique to that area. Including plants, microorganisms, and vertebrates. For research purposes, this place had originally been created as a perfect replica of the ecosystems those creatures had been living in. That's why there are blasts of hot air to simulate a desert environment. It can also withstand atmospheric pressures many times Earth's range.
Wouldn't that amount of pressure cause the windows to break?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Those things over there aren't windows, they're all display screens, including the ceiling. Look carefully and you'll see the light flickering every once in a while.
There's no way the sky could be visible from here. We are inside the school, after all.
You might be right. But what about the exits on both sides connected to the hallways? Atmospheric pressure can escape from those exits when it gets too high, right? I do not believe for 1 second that Takky is smart enough to be like putting all this together on his own.
This gets funnier.
Those places were closed in the beginning, covered by partition walls, don't you remember? Oh, right. They opened up after Siri released them.
In other words, as long as the walls on those exits and drains are down, the courtyard is a completely sealed space.
Completely sealed space. Are you done here? Shall I return to the gym? Not yet. There's just one more thing. This.
A balloon?
Oh.
The one we found during our investigation on day 51. Why do you think it was found so close to the cage?
I have no idea.
I can hardly imagine it being someone's personal belonging. The more likely possibility is that someone made it using the Giftomatic. Giftomatic? We'll definitely be able to find a clue if we go there. We made our way to the rec room. Investigating the Giftomatic resulted in few discoveries.
Oh.
So in summary, the official name of this is the Sturdy Rubber Balloon. It was made using a very durable material. The description on the box mentioned it doesn't break easily. The balloon has a capacity of 10 liters. It should be quite big when blown up.
According to the history logs, it's been crafted a total of 100 times. Who needs that many balloons and for what?
Damn, they've been fucking.
Unfortunately, We won't be able to find out who crafted them. That data, and only that data, has been erased. After reviewing our findings, put the balloon back into my pocket. Tsubasa, is there a tire pump in the parking lot?
Yeah, an electric air compressor.
Is it portable?
Of course it is. It has caster wheels attached to it. Anybody can move it anywhere. But
What's that
why do you
supposed to-
ask?
Sorry, let me gather my thoughts first. I'll explain it all to everyone once I have a clear picture of how events unfolded. A clearer picture?
And when will that happen?
Probably by 7 p.m. tonight. That's a very precise time, Takumi. We returned to the gym together, where I immediately started sorting out my thoughts. The day flew by as I did, and soon it was night. The time I had asked everyone to meet me had arrived. It was exactly 7 p.m. when I quietly said to everyone, "Hey guys, can we all go move to the courtyard? I have something important to discuss." What is this important thing we all have to come here all the way here to discuss? Well, you see, I turned my gaze upward and lowered my
I
head.
figured out who killed Shoma.
Have you? I don't know, who could it be? What's that, Kyosuke?
Who did it?
First, we must answer the how. How did the killer stab Shoma while he was inside of a locked cage? Once we can figure that out, the identity of the killer becomes apparent. Because only that person could have done it under those circumstances.
Why didn't the chase and tell us who the killer is already?
All right. I'll tell you. The person who killed Shoma, it was the name of. That person is.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I can just say me. Gaku.
I think that was my initial guess.
It was Gaku.
Yeah, Kaku did it. It was Ada somehow.
And somehow Ada returns.
Who could have done it?
It's a really good question.
I mean, Yugamu has those weird stretchy arms, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I know the answer, so I don't want to influence this in one direction or the other.
Give me a hint.
And I had to look it up, so.
Give me a hint.
Somebody who has some unresolved animosity.
Like towards Shoma?
Towards anyone, really.
Okay. So there's Dotami.
Oh, she's a sweetie baby. She wouldn't. Who would she kill?
There's Ava, because she's, she's our hostage. No, Kurata. She didn't have that beef with Shoma in this timeline.
Yeah, no, she's just a meanie pants.
So it's between Dotami and Ava for me.
So I'll tell you this: picking wrong will bring us to an ending, and we can come right back to this.
Okay.
I don't think it was Darman.
Alright, well that's it. That leaves Ava. Ava. Alright, give me my ending.
The real killer. You! Ava!
Whoa, what are you saying, Takumi? I came to the school on day 21.
Well, she recorded a line for this, so...
I couldn't have written the first threatening note or killed Gaku. That means I couldn't have been X.
Indeed.
What?
I didn't say you were X. What I said was you're the person who killed Shoma.
I did not. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Shut your mouth and just watch. I'll be exposing every last detail of your criminal wrongdoings from start to finish.
Okay, Danganronpa Pro Tag.
Yeah, this is the
You know
real
Takumi
Danganronpa
wouldn't
route.
survive Danganronpa.
Nope.
It's a miracle he's even surviving this.
What makes you think I'm the killer? Before getting to that part, we'll have to explain how the murder even took place to begin with. Shoma's dead body was found in that cage. He had been stabbed multiple times. That means you had to have figured out a way to get inside the cage. But the door was locked. And you were the only one with the key, Takumi. Yes, I did have the key. So you couldn't have used it. You used another way to get inside. Another way? The key lies in the design of that cage.
The design? What are you talking about?
The cage is alive.
The bottom part of the cage isn't secured in place.
It's just a heavy iron cage mounted on a base.
I don't understand. That cage isn't secured in place.
Oh yeah, she's like super
The
strong.
cage could simply be lifted up.
So you went inside from the bottom. What nonsense is this, Takumi? How is it possible for anyone to live up such a heavy metal structure? Very true. The cage weighs about a ton. It's not something anyone can move with their bare hands. Wait, aren't you contradicting yourself right now?
You claimed I lifted it up, but now you're saying it's too heavy to be
No
lifted?
fucking way. No fucking way.
You used buoyancy.
Yup.
Buoyancy? That's right. You made the courtyard watertight space by closing off the drains. And then you flooded the entire place. There's a fountain there, right? You opened its valve fully to release an enormous amount of water through the nozzles, turning it into something like an erupting geyser or open dam. You left the fountain valve wide open for a while to fill the space with water. Why won't, at that point, why wouldn't she just drown Shoma?
Funnier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your explanation was so outrageous I couldn't help but be amused. Takumi, do you not know how powerful water pressures can be? Even if we assume water was released in the environment after covering any openings, some would still leak out because those walls would be under constant pressure from the force of the water. No, that wouldn't happen. That's how this place was designed. Because the courtyard was originally constructed for a certain special purpose.
Special purpose? What special purpose?
This place
That was a total guess.
was a biotope to be used for
All right, I
space
did say
development
that.
research.
It was designed to be able to withstand atmospheric pressures many times Earth's range. That's what Tsubasa said.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's why it's impossible for water pressure to cause any leaks. After a while, the place became filled with water. Considering the water flow of that fountain, it probably took about 3 hours for water to rise off the cage. Shoma was killed at 4 a.m. Counting back from that time brings us to 1 a.m. for approximate time the water started accumulating. Even if you were right, that entire cage is made of iron. It literally weighs a ton. You said to yourself.
It wouldn't shift around simply from being submerged in water.
Tardy rubber.
Oily rubber balloons is
By
crazy.
using sturdy rubber balloons.
That's a strange way to call it a con.
Rubber balloons?
Yup,
Ones that can be
I was
filled
thinking
with
the same.
air up to a capacity of about 10 liters. You inflated 100 of those balloons and put them into the cage. To be more precise, you put the deflated balloons in the cage first before inflating. This is so fucking convoluted. Archimedes'
for it.
principle states that upward point. There's no fucking way he knows that!
What?
I'm like
Why does he know
90%
that?
Uchikoshi wrote this route and it shows.
There is no fucking way Takumi knows that!
Just check, this is 100% Uchikoshi. He wrote this. Of course he fucking did.
Me looking over at AI zombie file.
Yeah. I'm gonna explain this entire scientific. I'm pretty sure I have this same screenshot because it's so insane to be coming out of this moron's mouth.
That checks out.
Yeah, no, it's such an Uchikoshi thing to do.
You was such a dumbass in killing Cave Route too! 100 balloons that hold 10 liters each equals 1,000 kilograms. In other words, the effect is 1 ton of upward force. That cancels out the weight of the cage and reduces it to near zero. You barely need to use a single finger to lift it down. You were easily able to lift the cage with just the slightest effort. 110 liter rubber balloons? That's just not... It would be impossible to inflate so many balloons in such a short time. How could anyone have done that? More than likely, you used a certain tool.
A certain tool. Well,
Gamma
what
rays.
tool-
The bicycle tire pump in the parking lot. It's an electric air compressor.
It's mounted on wheels and can easily be moved here. Using that would make it a literal breeze to fill up all those balloons. I see. That method does make it possible for the cage to be lifted up while it was submerged in water. But don't you find it strange? If the cage had been underwater for that long, Shoma would be drowned inside. Yet the revival medic stated it caused it as hemorrhagic shock.
Doesn't that conflict with the sequence of events you've laid out? If your deduction holds
Yeah,
true,
I don't know.
Shoma would have drowned.
Oh.
Shoma likely breathed the air that was in the balloons.
You mean he untied them?
Huh?
All while trying desperately to stay afloat, I've heard of more believable miracles. Oh, wait, what did I get wrong? Give me a minute. Let me do this. Please stop wasting my time.
Doesn't that conflict with the sequence of events you've laid out?
Fuck.
It
He
would have
must-
been the cage wasn't completely submerged. It just needs to. Ava just needs to slip underneath it.
Doesn't that conflict? If your deduction.
The cage wasn't completely submerged.
The water only had to stop just below the topmost part of the cage for it to work. Discharging water equals the volume of the cage itself created the point force beneath. There's no fucking way he knows that! Shoma kept his head above the water surface and breathed through his mouth, gaping and gasping for air the whole time. You took this opportunity to lift up the cage while underwater, slip out inside, and stab him multiple times. What happened to the water in the courtyard after that? You opened the drainage walls to drain it away.
Then the courtyard should have still been wet when we discovered Shoma's body. But was it wet?
Fuck.
Doesn't that conflict with the sequence of events you've laid out? Then the courtyard should have still been wet when we
You used blasts of hot air to dry the place up.
What? I mentioned just now that this courtyard was originally created as a biotope for space development research. Because of that, it's perfectly capable of reproducing a desert environment, which means it has the ability to blast hot wind around the area. After draining the water away, you can activate that setting to dry the courtyard. Due to the lack of time, however, the water didn't dry up completely. When we first discovered Shoma's body, it was actually still somewhat damp. It wasn't dry enough. Plus, we were all distracted by Shoma's dead body. That's why we failed to notice the remaining wetness in the area. The only thing we did notice was that Shoma's body was dead. Fine, I understand. This is utter foolishness. Let me summarize what you're trying to say. I went underwater, lifted up the cage and stabbed Shoma multiple times with used gas to wear the surface. Then I dove underwater again, turned up the valve pan to the drainage wall. Look, Takky, I am neither a dying lover nor a mermaid. Even if I was an expert at holding my breath.
A regular person would struggle to do even one of the things you're...
No. It's absolutely possible.
You're not a regular person.
You used your mask, Ava. Tsubasa told me about it. There's a miniature air tank in your mask. It allows you to use it as a sealed gas mask. You can breathe for up to 30 minutes using it like that.
Yeah, I did say that. Never thought it would work underwater, though.
Yes, I remember now. My mask did have a function like that, but someone stole it from me. That person must be the real killer. Yes, that has to be it. I know I am right.
You've been cornered and you know it, Ava. Just admit that you're the one behind this. Your mask was unique. It's custom made to fit a specific shape, according to Tsubasa. You're the only one who can wear it. You were right, Ava. This isn't a crime that a regular person could have committed. Only a diver, mermaid, or someone with that particular mask could have done it. Ergo, the person who could wear that particular mask is the culprit. And only one person in this world can put on that mask. That person is standing right in front of me. It's none other than you, Ava! You're the only one who could have killed Shoma!
No! 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 No!
Man, I still don't know what she does in battle. And I'm not gonna get used her. Takky, you're right. I killed Shoma. The method and flow of events were as you have deduced. I have nothing to add. But have I really done something wrong? I too had been threatened by X. I had no choice.
Did you meet X?
A short while before 1 a.m. on day 51, just before the murder, I heard a knock on my door. And you opened it? Yes.
Why?
Thought that there might be X outside the door did flash through my mind briefly. But I am not a part of the SDU, and I wasn't even here when you saw the threatening note. I just assumed I could not have been X's radar. Well, what did X say?
I have the remote detonator that will trigger the bomb inside your body. Here it is, in case you think I'm lying. I'm going to give you some instructions now, but you don't have much time. Follow my orders quickly, or else. Should you go against me, or tell the others about my existence, I will detonate the bomb in your body immediately.
Wait, what's going on? How did X get their hands on the detonator?
Hold on. Maybe they stole it from one of us. No, X said he obtained it through the proper channels. From Tsubasa herself.
No! I duplicated the device and gave a copy to everyone. I'll pass you yours later, Takumi.
Now we are 100% sure that X is one of us. No, I think you can remove me from that list. I passed the first detonator to Hiriko and never got it back, and I haven't received the duplicate from Tsubasa yet.
That is fair, Takky. Takky shall be taken off the list of suspects.
Everyone else started to scrutinize each other with great suspicion, not daring to move their bodies, only their eyes.
Hey, Ava, just one thing.
Yes?
X said they'd blow you up if you told the others about him, right?
Yes.
And that's what you're doing now. You feeling okay?
Why hasn't X blown you up yet, indeed? I believe they could if they wanted to. The device is small enough to fit in the palm of someone's hand. It could be hidden in a sleeve, on the chest, or around the waist and no one will notice. It would be easy to simply press the button at the opportune moment. But X cannot do that for one particular reason.
And what's that?
Takky, do you remember what I told you about the bomb mechanism before? Yes, I remember. Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at that time will be blown into smithereens. 25?
That makes the blast diameter the length of an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Basically the length of his entire courtyard!
That's why X isn't pressing the button.
Because they'll be caught in the blast as well. And it's not like they can simply run away.
Taking such action is as good as admitting you are X.
That's why X has got their hands tied, huh?
This is the perfect opportunity!
For what?
For us to get more information on X from Ava! Since they can't clear it up, we can ask her anything we want! Great idea.
Ava, do you know anything else about X? Their height, body shape?
They were dressed in the same outfit Trauma previously described, and used a voice changer as well. So it was not possible to discern who they were by their looks and voice, but... Ava looked down. A short, hesitant silence later, she spoke up
Actually,
again.
I figured out who X is.
Huh?
How'd you figure that out?
By the mannerisms.
Their mannerisms?
You know how some people will subconsciously touch their chin or play with their hair when think about something? Those sorts of mannerisms. They tried really hard to hide it, of course, but I still managed to pick up on them.
So,
Who's X?
All right, I will tell you. X is. The real identity of X is.
Suddenly a sense of dread washed over me. My mind started working overtime as I went through all possibilities. Maybe X would really press the button now? Everyone thinks X won't do it because that would mean blowing themselves up as well. But if their identity was revealed, it would be the end for them anyway. They might even prefer to die with everyone in the blast over being caught and imprisoned. But in that case, why aren't they pressing the button now before Ava could reveal their identity? Were they banking on the possibility that Ava might say the wrong name? If she did, X could just sit back and watch the show without doing anything. And if she really said X's real name, they could always press the button at that time. Surely that was X was adopting a wait-and-see attitude right now. It might be dangerous for Ava to say that name out loud. Even if she got it right, everyone would die anyway. Still, I might just be overthinking things. X should be hesitating simply because they were afraid to die. What could I do? What should I do? There was literally no time to hesitate any longer. My final decision was... No.
speak your truth, girlie.
I will never silence women's voices. It's your future. I decided to let Ava finish her sentence without interruption. However, she stayed silent after that and refused to say another word.
Ugh.
What is the matter, Lady Ava?
X got your tongue? Or do you actually not know who X is?
What?
Then why did you pretend like you knew? At Eva's questions, Ava suddenly... She smirked and let out a chuckle, looking as if she was mocking us. When I saw her expression, the truth dawned on me. Of course. You're afraid, right? You're afraid to die. Even if you were forced to do so by X, you're still the one to kill Shoma. That is an unforgivable act. Then you thought to yourself, I'm going to be thrown into the cage again. This time they're never going to let me out. Why should I stay then? I'll blow myself up and take everyone to the SDU with me. But you were afraid to face death. You've never had the courage to begin with. So you decided to leave it in the hands of X, right? The act of pressing the button to activate the bomb. Oh, that's why you lied about knowing X's identity.
Wait, that means you going along with us all this time was just an act?
Yeah, dude!
He's... Let him figure it out.
When you said you hated Veshnas, was that a lie too? Also, you could gain our trust and gather intel while hiding in plain sight?
Ava said nothing in response. Her lips didn't move for a second. But something else did. Her hands.
Oh, fuck.
The detonation is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving in a particular motion or it triggers an explosion. My body moved before my mind did. I exploded into action and dashed over to Ava at breakneck speed. I grabbed her left wrist and shouted
Get
loudly.
away, everyone!
At that, everyone made a bad scramble for the exit. Right after that, Ava grabbed my shoulder and forced me to face her. As I did, I saw a raised foot and I found myself being kicked away. I landed into the exit, but there were 5 other people. They had just reached the gate and were not yet outside. The other fighters had rushed to the exit on the other side and were just about to get the same distance away as well. I quickly stood up and looked at Ava's direction. She pinched her little finger and said,
Is this the courage you said I didn't have?
She pulled on her little finger without a trace of hesitation. Uh-oh. So I think I fucked up.
Well...
Only 5 days, is he okay?
Probably. It's only
Was
an
that the right
extension.
choice? Stay.
So if you made the other choice, Ava will just be like, haha, you dumb bitch, and blow you up along with herself.
Oh, okay. I was already
You're on the right track.
I've been finding out I had missed a bunch of days that I was more surprised at the fact that I was somehow still alive. Come to think of it, I seem to recall someone pulling me back with great force just before the explosion. That could be why I survived. I wonder who saved me. I didn't see who it was, but I remembered a lavender fragrance. I can think about that later. Is everyone okay? I stood up from the makeshift bed, pulled open the curtain divider, and stepped outside. And then...
What do you mean Tsubasa and Mocha were gone?
Exactly what I meant! They were both missing when I woke up!
You were the last three. You were the last. You were the last 3 I'd watched last night, right?
Yes, but halfway through my shift, I felt a pain on my neck, like someone had pricked me. Somebody must have jabbed me with that student anesthetic, because I blacked out immediately. Hey, when you woke up, they were both gone. That's what I've been trying to say. It was at this point that everybody finally noticed I was awake.
So Takumi, I see you have decided to rejoin us in the land of the living.
Days no see.
Oh!
Pretty fast, all things considered. I mean, compared to last time, yeah. Yeah. Hey, shouldn't we be looking for Tsubasa and Moko? Yes, the 9 of us heroes split up into groups of 3. After some discussion, we decided the following groups. Group 1, me, Nozomi, Dadami. Group 2, Takemaru, Kodara, Kyoshika. Group 3, Hiriko, Yugamu, Ima. Let's go find them! And thus, we embarked on the search for Tsubasa and Moko. We visited every place in the school to see if we could find any traces of them. However...
They're nowhere to be found.
It's already been an hour since we started looking. Suddenly we heard a strained voice coming from the schoolyard. Bad news! Teams Takumi and Takemoto, can you hear me? Oh wait, that's right, you gotta go. Teams Takumi and Takemoto, can you hear me?
If so, come to the parking lot right now.
We gave each other knowing glances as we're rushing towards the stairwell together. Takemoto's team was already at the parking lot by the time we arrived. There were a few trays near the parking lot. Hiriko and Takemoto's teams were staring agape at something at the top of them. Dread started to pool in the pit of my stomach. I turned slowly and cautiously to look in the direction of their stares. What I saw was...
Oh my god! No. Oh my god!
Tsubasa, no!
No.
And Mocha too, but Tsubasa's our girl! It was clear they were both dead. Looks like the blood's been drained from them too. Blood drained from my face and I felt sick to the bone. Now 5 of my friends are dead. I didn't know my heart wasn't breaking apart. Somehow I held myself together and said,
Help me lower them to the ground and move them to the infirmary.
well, Takumi, I've got to say, I think this timeline is also a buzz for the happy ending. Like, it was still salvageable when it was just Gaku who was dead.
And it was still salvageable, and Shoma was the only other person dead. Well,
There's
that's
also
not
Kako
true.
in between.
Kako also died, which means it
Yeah.
wasn't salvageable.
Subject, Tsubasa Kawana. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death, day 80, between 5 and 8 a.m. Multiple stab wounds on the chest and abdomen. The murder weapon was likely a sharp blade about 8 inches long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. Subject, Moko Mojito. Cause of death, hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death, day 80, between 5 and 8 a.m. Lacerated carotid artery. The murder weapon is likely a sharp blade of unknown length. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. After everyone had a chance to view the monitor, the mood in the room turned utterly gloomy. We silently moved their bodies to the morgue. Hey, do you mind if I mention something?
Huh?
Go on. It's something I noticed about Tsubasa's back.
Huh?
Got her heart stolen like the others?
Wait, how did you know of the hearts being stolen?
Oh.
I decided it was not something worth hiding and told them about it. Ah, right. But I don't think the cases are related. Neither than their backs called it open. Then what is it you wanted to tell us about Tsubasa's back? I noticed when the hem of her blouse hitched up all over her weaker body just now. Of course you would notice that.
You would.
Tademi walked over to Tsubasa's body and removed the sheet that was covering it. She turned over the body and pulled the blouse up so we could all see the strange thing on her back.
Huh.
2? Think so. Could be a Z or an N as well, I don't know.
Huh?
The mark is small enough to be completely covered by a hand.
Huh.
Not located in the center, but more toward the left side of the spine.
Huh?
This is indeed curious. The purplish color even makes it look like a bruise.
Oh!
What could this number mean? Nobody had an answer to that. We checked Moko's back as well, but there were no markings at all, let alone one that looked like a number. After that, we turned them back around, closed our eyes, and put our hands together to pay our respects.
Moko.
Nozomi clung onto Moko's body and wept bitterly. Her anguish, chokes, and sobs reverberated throughout the haunted morgue.
Haunted?
That's it hushed.
Oh, well, it's haunted now.
Who's it haunted by? And why is it Ado?
Well, Ado.
It's obviously Ado, yeah.
That's for damn sure. Night soon fell, and when bedtime approached, Kurata suddenly brought something up. I found this in Tsubasa's space. Can you take a look at it?
The organic life detection device.
9. Same as the number of people here.
Ain't it about time you just showed your hand, X? You're one of us here, ain't you?
No criminal in the wrong mind would happily come forward to identify themselves when asked.
How about this, X? Fess up and we promise not to throw your sick little ass into jail.
So who do you think is X? Io.
Me?
Make a guess.
Yugamu.
I'm thinking Kurata. He's being suspicious to me.
So come on, help us out here!
I'm only talking to X right now.
Say what?
X is trying to get someone to kill Kako and Shoma. What if it was the same this time?
Hey, don't you go putting weird ideas in my head. You're basically saying there are 2 killers among us.
No! Whatever the case, we should probably be sleeping together.
Oh wait, sorry, you said 2 killers among us. Here's the second one for good measure. I agree. X should still have some of that anesthesia left.
Another option is to increase the number of people on watch, but it's probably safer for everyone to just sleep in their own rooms.
What do you think, Takky? I folded my arms across my chest and thought long and hard about it before saying, yes. Going back to sleeping in our rooms may be the better option at this point. But gee, I wonder why he's saying that.
It's so bad.
Yes, we should all be sleeping on our comfortable, plush, cozy beds. On the condition that nobody opens their door until the morning announcement. Are we clear on that? I didn't black out despite having gone through so many stressful events yesterday. I didn't know why. It wasn't like I'd been cured of the fainting disease. During the day, we split up into groups to investigate the deaths of Tsubasa and Moko. We didn't find a single clue. Soon, the sun started setting. Darkness took over. It happened right after the bedtime announcement had played. The sound of the doorbell sent a chill up my spine. Was it X? Were they here to get me? Those thoughts raced through my mind as I gingerly made my way over the door, where I was greeted by a familiar voice from the other side. I know what you're thinking, Takky. Maybe Hiriko is X, right? But you would be wrong. I am not X. Yeah, you say that, but just listen.
Likely thing for X to say.
I need to tell you something. You were likely innocent because you do not have the detonator for Ava's bomb. For that reason, I trust you and want to tell you something I remembered. What is it? I'm going to the morgue now. If you trust me, meet me there. I'll be waiting for you. I heard the sound of her clacking heels getting softer and softer until it went completely silent. Oh god damn it, Hiriko's about to die again. What should I do? I don't believe Hiriko is X. Damn it! I hid my infuser under my clothes as a precaution and ran directly to the morgue. She's gonna be dead when we get there. Oh, never mind. I have never met an idiot as stupendously naive as you. Did you even consider what would have happened to you if I had really been X? But you said you weren't!
Oh, buddy.
He's so smart.
Like 10 minutes ago, he was waffling on about Archimedes' principle.
You think like Tsubasa coached him on that speech?
Yes, absolutely. I think she did.
Only a gullible idiot would believe a potential suspect is not a bloodthirsty serial killer simply because they said so. Ugh. I gritted my teeth in frustration and then said, anyway, what was this thing you remembered?
I love that, like, she tells him to show up and then immediately chastises him for doing what she asked. Get used to that, by the way. It is fun.
Hiriko walked over to Tsubasa's dead body without a word. He stopped in front of the body and removed the sheet. She turned the body over before lifting the blouse up. It's that strange number we saw yesterday. What about it? This is her liver mortis code. Liver mortis code? It's a unique number that appears on the back of all SDU members when they lose almost all of their cryptoglobin. Only those from Team 1 have this. Where did you hear about this? That is a 3-day long story I can tell you another time. All I can tell you is that this is a very reliable piece of information. Okay! How the fuck do you know that? She moved to Shoma's body next. Removing the sheet covering him, she flipped the body around so his back was facing up. There was a large gaping hole there. Shoma too? Yes. I believe X must have done this. But when? We've been moving in groups ever since he died. Well, there was just one sliver of opportunity X could have taken advantage of. What's that? When Ava self-destructed. Everyone got caught in the blast and were knocked out. It was the next morning by the time we regained consciousness. X must have woken up sooner than the rest of us, and... Hiriko showed me Edo and Gaku's back cavities next. Finally, she turned Kako's body over. Well, we have 4 cases on hand. Every wound is the same shape. X used the same method to remove their hearts from their bodies. Sure seems that way. What do you see when you look at this wound? Well, the outline is rather clearly defined, like they were cut open with a scalpel or something. Oh, I get it now. It's in the exact location. That has to be it. The part of their backs with the liver mortis code has been cut out. Well done. Is it the same for Moko? Haven't you been listening? The liver mortis code only shows up on those from Team 1. Moko is from Team 2. Naturally, her back is code free. After saying that, Hiriko returned the bodies to their original positions. But why would X do such a thing? I am guessing it is because they do not want us to learn of their existence. If the bodies were left in their original state, somebody was bound to notice the code sooner or later. So they cut out the part with the code in order to keep them hidden from us. Why take out the hearts too? Most likely red herring. Think about it. What
because hearts are red. Got it.
To your mind if you saw that multiple bodies had only a certain part of the backs cut away. I would think there had to be something on our bodies as well. You see? Now you're getting it. You would think that X is targeting something invisible on that part of our bodies, right? And what would you do with that information? What am I supposed to do? For example, I would cut out that part of my body before X could get their hands on it. Or cover it with something like a tattoo of a soaring dragon. X would likely be highly inconvenienced if we did that. That is why they took out the heart as well. They wanted us to believe that the target was not the patch of skin on our backs, but the hearts in our bodies. That's why X did that. Though that still leaves us with one more question. What's that? I'll explain later. You see, X's objective has to do with the knowledge of the liver mortis codes. Our current hypothesis is that X cut out that particular part of the skin, not because they're avid skin collectors, but simply to not stop us from knowing about the existence of the codes. But if that's
my theory.
Why set up the red herring? Because if X's objective was only to know what the codes were, they could have simply gotten rid of the bodies once they saw it. They could have tossed the bodies into the wall of fire, buried them in the forest, yet X did none of those things. Why? I'm not sure, but maybe they needed the bodies to be left in the morgue for some reason. You think so too? Yes, X clearly wanted to leave the bodies in the morgue. But by so doing, it would allow us to find out about the existence of the liver mortis codes. That is why they went through the trouble of setting up such a complicated red herring, removing the skin and hearts of those already dead. So the question is, why did they do that? Why does X want the bodies preserved? That is what I'm trying to find out. Let's put that aside for now and talk about something else. Why does X want to know what the liver mortis codes are? It has to do with the distress signal transmitter. The transmitter the boy with the undying flames told us about? I recently found out there's something called a distress signal transmitter somewhere in the school. It was putting on the event of all but one team one dying. Once the correct series of codes had been into the bomb transmitter, it would, well, transmitted the distress signal. Oh, I know. The correct series of codes he mentioned. He must be referring to the liver mortis codes. Yes, there are 10 people on Team 1. Entering 9 of our codes will summon the rescue craft. Because knowing the liver mortis codes of 9 people indicate that 9 people have to enter total death. Total death? It means the complete cessation of life. In this state, a person is impossible to revive. Okay, but how did you come across all this information? The same way I came across the previous information. By remembering. The 3-day-long story you're talking about. Yes, I'll explain further when time is more on our side. For now, our priority is to identify X. Do you understand now? Do you understand why I said X's objective is to find the liver mortis codes? Does this mean X is trying to summon the rescue craft? It is very likely. So they can leave this school. Quite so. Which also means X already knows where distress signal transmitter is located, because the liver mortis codes would be useless otherwise. That is a logical line of reasoning. Keep going. If we find the distress signal transmitter ourselves, we may find a clue as to X's identity. Hiriko nodded deeply at my words. That is why I am going to start looking for the distress signal transmitter now. You care to join me? But it's almost midnight. This motherfucker! Like clockwork!
He's just a sleepy little guy.
Sleepy little baby. What are you, 5? Oh, alright.
No retort to that, I see.
Hiriko and I ran around the school all night in search of the distress signal transmitter. We found nothing in the end. It's almost 6. If we're not in our rooms for the morning announcement, the others may suspect us being X. Yes, we should call it a day for now, and just as Hiriko's about to finish her sentence. Hey! Hey, buddy! Kurata? Shh, hide yourself. What in the world? You made the rule that we should never go anywhere alone, remember? So why is Kurata wandering around by herself? Oh, now that you mention it. I peered up from around the corner of the hallway to see where Kurata was going. She vanished in the direction of the staircase. The sound of footsteps on the floor above us slowly became softer and softer until we heard the roof door closing. Then there was silence. Kurata went upstairs. I mean, we are on the ground floor. But she just came from that staircase. Why would she come down the stairs just to go up again? Maybe she didn't come down the stairs. Are you saying? We started investigating the area around the staircase, groping on wall surface to see if we could find anything. And then...
What is this?
A secret door.
Let's see
Secret
what's
door?
inside.
Yes.
Behind the door was a staircase leading down to pitch darkness.
Kurata didn't come downstairs.
She came up from here.
So, at the end of this staircase...
Yes. There's something to be discovered for sure. Let's go see.
This place! I cannot believe we are still discovering new places in the school on day 82. It's freezing in here. Your unfunny jokes made the heat in the room shrivel up and die.
What's your problem?
I don't recall making any jokes. There's a device of some sort in the middle of the room.
Just straight insults apropos of nothing.
We should check it out. Hiriko and I approached the device and stared at the display monitor. Is this what I think it is? There's a user manual of sorts in the bottom left corner, bottom left of the part of the screen, which read, distress signal transmitter. Hey, notice how that Nozomi is in that lineup. Because she wasn't supposed to be here.
Yep.
Enter the liver mortis code of each SDU member in the blank places on the screen. A distress signal is transmitted when 9 correct codes are entered. However, should a single incorrect code be entered, poison gas will be released from the tank behind the... That's a little excessive!
Well, also, you said Nozomi isn't in there. Hiroko said that nobody from 2 has it either.
Right.
This is a special
that
gas
ends up
designed
being
to
out
instantly
there.
dissolve all types of physical objects. Neither a gas mask nor a biohazard suit will offer any sort of protection against it. You have been warned.
Oh.
This is it. This is the stress signal transmitter we were looking for. To think it's been here this whole time. This is a major discovery! In my excitement, I started looking around the other areas of the room. The next moment, I felt my blood going cold. I saw something I hadn't noticed initially because my attention had been on the device. An object in the corner of the room. No, this wasn't an object. It wasn't. That was...
So there goes your theory.
Okay, so
Kurata's fucking dead. So who is that?
the mask has taken over! Kurata Osuzuki's dead body.
Wait. What? We have to take her to the infirmary.
Don't bother. A dead body doesn't freeze up that badly within an hour or so.
There's strangulation marks around her neck.
So, she's been dead for a long time?
You have eyes?
mortis
Can
is
you not
bitch.
see? This is definitely Kurata Osuzuki. I know because I've seen her real face before. The one beneath her usual tomato head mask.
I've seen her face before too.
On that note, do you remember who we just crossed paths with?
Yes. Someone dressed like Kurata.
But the real Kurata is here, which means...
Who the heck was that?
So she must have died before the organic life detector was made, right? So that was a while ago.
One thing is for sure. That person is none other than X themselves.
Fuck.
You have arrived at Story Lock 3. You will not be able to progress without meeting certain conditions. Try exploring other... Well, fuck you, man! Reach Story Lock 2. Alright, I guess we gotta keep playing.
It's gonna be a while before we get there, so, hope y'all weren't too invested in this one, because, we hit the Uchikoshi barrier.
This is bullshit. There's no, like...
He loves to do that.
This is, like, completely arbitrary.
He loves doing that.
It seems arbitrary now. If you can believe it, it actually does make sense when you get there.
Alright,
Everything pieces together later.
Yep, this is just some shit Uchikoshi does.
Alright. We're gonna stay in... We're gonna stay in the Kill 8-0 path for now. I think there's one more route I want to do on this this branch, and I think the decision is here. I guess we leave the school then.
Yep.
Sagaku's still dead, right? Yes.
I believe Gaku is in fact still dead.
We'll save him another time.
Everyone listen up. I think we need to get out of here for now, even if it's just temporarily.
Huh? Why's that?
Someone destroyed Sire. They might be trying to send us a message.
What happens if those monsters show up, huh? They take out the school, we're screwed. Or maybe you're behind all this shit, and that's why you took out that bucket of bolts.
What? Why would I do that?
Beats me. You're the one who murked Ado.
You're saying Mr. Sumino is behind all of this? I suppose it's not out of the question. Damn it, I didn't think they suspect me of doing all this. All I did was kill Ado.
Yep, I think we should stay. A threatening message can only mean one thing, right?
Time for a
Blood splatter killing game! I'm gonna go all out flashing two peace signs with my tongue hanging out. I'm super psyched! Someone make sure to get a pic!
What the hell is she talking about? Let me ask you something, Takky. You say you've seen the future, right? Right, but it looks like you guys don't believe it. What makes you say we should leave? The school would be defenseless. I assume you understood this when you made the proposal? Right. I came back after living out an entire 100 days. I remember all the defensive battles we had. The invaders will attack again on day 7. That leaves us 3 days. One more thing. Like I said yesterday, we have allies a fair distance from here. If we can meet up with them, we'll be better off in our battles, so I'd like to take the opportunity to go get them. I summarized everything I'd said yesterday as a reminder. All about Second to Last Defense Academy.
Second to Last Defense Academy. Is there really another school out there?
Yeah. You'll have to believe I traveled there you'll have to believe I traveled through time for this to make sense, but I swear to you I'm not lying.
Maybe, bro. I do.
Okay, so Gaku
Okay,
is
so
alive. Hi, man.
I'm here too.
Glad you're not dead anymore.
So let's ditch this place, okay? I'm telling you, that message is freaking me out.
Mr. Monaco is literally shaking. He's definitely the one who died first in a horror movie.
Well, what makes you say that? Don't put that evil on me, dummy!
Talk to me. This threat didn't appear in the future, did it? No, it didn't. Maybe my coming back to the past has caused something to deviate.
Huh? Deviate?
He means he's altered history. If something happens now that diverges from historical precedent, it naturally creates a variation. A new timeline. Just like in sci-fi stories.
What the hell does a hysterical president or whatever got to do with anything?
So you mean that Mr. Sumino coming back from the future is changing the past?
Yeah!
His whole tale about traveling through time is suspect, but let's assume we believe what he says. If things are no longer aligned with the future he knows, there's no guarantee the next attack will be on day 7, is there? Well, I knew it too. I felt like something was off, even beyond the threatening message. But I killed Ado to change the future. Our biggest risk factor should have been taken care of. I doubt this deviation is that big just yet. The chance of the attack date being different is low. I think we should consider the risk of this threat and evacuate for now.
Yeah, I'm a Takky.
Gaku seems pretty traumatized by the whole thing. Maybe because he was the first to discover the message. I appreciate that it got him on my side, but he's shaking so much I'm worried about him.
Honestly, I have no idea what we should do. My thoughts are just swirling around. I think I'm going to try and have faith in what Takami's saying. I'm going to leave the school with them.
Right. This threat is no mere prank. It's too dangerous for us to take it lightly. I'm riding with Takky. Really?
Riding? Oh, I love a sadistic girl in class who knows when to take charge. But still, this time traveling is way suspicious. I wanted to get out of the killing game, so I hope we stay. I don't think I can believe Takami so easy. I don't want to doubt him, but there's no proof at all.
If that's what my dear sister says, I agree. This might be a trap. I would never do that!
You sure about that? You think you can just get us all to roll over and agree with you? It's too much to suddenly take your word for everything. This seems a little suspicious to me too, so I'm sorry to say.
You want to stay here and enjoy a little bloodbath with Donovan and friends, Shoma?
Excuse me?
You're an outcast like me, right? Let's kill all these normies together. Unless you seem like you totally squeal when you die.
Right. A freak waste of space like me is doomed to die pathetically.
Like getting stabbed in a like very implausible drowning adjacent way.
I'm sorry. I should just get killed like the crap stain I am. Then you won't have to look at me anymore. Hey! I don't give a shit if you think you're crap. Just stay in the school. Shit, crap, all fine words to describe me. With your blessing, I'll live out my final days as an excrement-covered worm.
Come on.
Hey, we'll be staying too if you don't mind. We still don't trust Mr. Suno. Besides, if we leave, we can't use the revival medic. I'd be in quite a situation if something would happen to my beautiful little sister. Okay, you don't have to call her beautiful, man.
They're different.
5 want to stay and 4 want to go. This is bad. Based on the message, all of us need to leave to satisfy their demand. There isn't enough time for me to persuade these guys one by one, which means...
Man, forget it. If you're gonna leave, leave without us.
Fine. I just have to convince all of you then. Will you guys agree to give me some time?
Oh, what are you up to? Are you gonna try some entertainment trick?
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to see it my way. If I can prove I've really traveled through time, they'll have to listen to me. I have to use the ace up my sleeve. How do you plan on persuading us exactly? You're not about to spout some spiritual cult leader garbage, are you? Shoma, you must be worried about Leo.
You know about Leo?
I know about your affliction, too. When you attack someone, you develop a horrible allergic reaction all over your body. It's enough to knock you out instantly. I don't remember that.
How do you know that?
You told me yourself during my first 100 days here.
Does that know my secrets too?
Your dad's addicted to betting on horse races. That's why you hate horses.
Ew, you know my worthless loser of a dad? Why don't I just kill myself?
Jesus Christ, Darby.
Ima, Kako, your parents passed away in a traffic accident when you were young. That's why Ima's done so much to protect you, Kako. Even if it means it's getting his own hands dirty, right? Kako, your dream is to be a detective because of your father.
You really do know our secrets, but we never told you any of this.
Wait, you come from the future for real? His details are so specific, I have to believe he really did.
Now do you believe me? No, that's not enough to prove that you time traveled. That was probably just some cheap parlor trick. You're no better than a fraud who claims they can talk to ghosts.
Yeah, there are definitely other ways he could have gotten their personal information. Maybe Seagate told him, or maybe he got into some kind of database. No, you really did tell me this stuff in the future.
Damn, dude almost had me there.
I knew it. This is the round where we finally play a killing game. Let's start killing each other.
Well, Donnie, I'm sorry. I have some bad news for you, buddy. Crap. This isn't enough to convince them. Then I'm just gonna have to deploy my last resort no matter the consequences. If you really want to do it this way, you might not like it.
What do you mean?
I only told you a little bit about what I know. I know more secrets. Ones you wouldn't want me to reveal in front of everyone. If you won't leave this school, I may have no other choice. It was a lie. I didn't know any secrets. I was just bluffing. With a dead spirit's expression on my face, I slowly met eyes with each one of them. Where's your proof? You sure you want me to prove right here, right now?
Is that a threat? You're a fucking coward, you know that?
Sorry, but I don't have time for this. Either you agree to leave the school right now or else...
Wait, please, I'll leave. Just don't tell them.
How about the rest of you?
Fine. If this is how you want to do it, I'll go.
And if my dear sister is going, I'm going. I still believe your time travel story, but I can't let her out of my sight.
Whatever. Have it your way.
No, I can't have a killing game by myself. I'll go too. I can get through this if we all talk about our favorite gory visual novel death scenes together.
Okay, so you're all going to leave the school now. Thank you. Hurry up and get ready then. It was a risky gamble, but I somehow managed to convince everyone to leave the school, albeit reluctantly. Even if they still doubted it was from the future, at least I've managed to avoid our most imminent threat.
Just lying.
Huh?
What?
Just lying.
Yeah. It's night already. I managed to convince the others I got ready to leave, but no one else had come yet. I'm exhausted. Maybe it's because I've been so desperate while trying to convince people who wanted to stay, but now fatigue is finally setting in. I had a deep sigh and closed my eyes for a moment. This is making me sleepy. If I had a bed in front of me right now, I just know I'd be knocked out in an instant.
What?
What? Ow. My head feels heavy and sore, maybe because I'm tired. Makes sense. The situation turning me into a ball of nerves. Thankfully, the pain woke me up. I smacked the side of my face to pump myself up.
Hey!
Snap out of it, Takky. By this time, everyone was showing up at the entrance, now ready to go. We're all here. Let's get going now.
Yeah, it's dark now, but we'll be okay, right?
Huh?
Tomorrow, anyone who's able should be Tomorrow, anyone who's able should head for second to last defense academy. But for now, we need to get through the wall of fire. We'll be roughing it tonight.
You mean sleeping outside? I sure hope we don't run into any invaders.
Sister dearest, your dear brother is here to be your personal blanket and keep you warm. You don't have to do that.
This fire extinguisher you were talking about really works on these flames.
Yeah, it's only temporary, but it works.
We are the boys and girls who grabbed the sun right into Valhalla!
Let's get going. Come with me, unless you want to be burned to a crisp. Without hesitation, Hideko took a fire extinguisher and walked toward the roaring flames.
Oh my god, Mistress Hiriko's so cool! And she's gonna die looking cool too! Hey, hold on!
I grabbed an extinguisher and hurried right after her. And that's how we all ended up escaping to the other side of the wall of fire. Everyone was at a loss for words after seeing the massive raised ruins all around us. But maybe exhaustion won out in the end, because they seemed to just accept what they were seeing before long. Tomorrow, we head to second to last defense academy. And then... it's no good. I'm too sleepy. I'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. I gave into the listless feelings and closed my heavy lids. Morning already. I felt the sunlight through my eyelids. I rubbed my eyes like usual, moved to get up, then it hit me. Right, we slept outside. Seeing the ruins spread out before me made me remember that we'd evacuated outside the wall of fire.
Well, good morning. I feel so sorry that I had to be the first thing you see this morning. Truly the worst possible start to your day.
That's not true, Shoma. Is everyone else awake?
Oh?
They've been awake for a while. Well, half of them couldn't sleep in the first place. Oh, really?
It's like knowing that the invaders could show up without warning. I could feel my stomach churning all night.
Same. Darn me wouldn't knock it off with her creepy talk.
All I was doing was sharing my top 100 massacre scene.
I love this girl.
Memorized.
Morning is so depressing anyway. I hate it. I wish I was dead.
Yeah, if anyone's depressed now, it's me.
Everyone seems pretty low right now. You seem to sleep well, Mr. Sumino. You must be quite the masochist to be able to sleep on such a hard surface. What was that? Was that Jordan?
You said you seem to sleep well. I was like, you don't fucking say.
Huh?
You must have been really tired. Are you alright?
My head's a little fuzzy since I just woke up, but my body feels normal. If I had to complain about anything, I guess my back hurts, but that's just the price you pay when sleeping outside. I'm fine, I slept like a log.
We know.
Answer, Kako smoothed her hand over her chest with a relieved look on her face. Was I sleeping that hard? I hope I don't have drool marks on my chin.
But everyone seems to be fine, thankfully. I'm sure an irrelevant nobody like me would have been killed by now. Well, we left just like the message said. Now the culprit's gotten what they want. Right? Right?
I think so. We kept up our end of the bargain. The message didn't say don't come back or anything. Surely we wouldn't be killed if we went back on day 7.
So we just have to make our way to second to last defense academy today, right?
Yep. But considering how far it is, we should go in a smaller group.
Just how far is it?
Pretty far if we walk, but if we use our hemo-animal, it shouldn't be a problem. But we should still stick to those of us who have the stamina to walk an entire day. If we want to keep a good balance between who stays and who goes, I think the 4 of us should go. Takumi and I are given. Do we have 2 other volunteers? Hidiko's dead set on going, huh? Well, having her makes me feel reassured.
Uh-oh, I think I see an event flag for Hideko and Takumi.
Huh? Don't be smart as she looked at me. What does she think is going to happen? Everybody was still feeling suspicious of Takumi because of what he did to Aho, right? In that case, we need people who can stop Takumi without hesitation in the event something goes wrong.
So that's why you're going. Takumi can't get away from Mr. Hideko.
I guess she's warning me that she'll kill me if she has to. I kind of already knew, but so everyone's a little wary of me right now. If this is what it takes to get them to work with me...
Hey, take Shoma and I with you.
Huh? Shoma?
And just in case you need a sacrifice, I understand. And by all means. Huh? You got it all twisted. There's a good chance to toughen you up. You got a loser attitude that's gonna get you killed real quick. I'm gonna use this to straighten you out. I think I might be beyond hope. But if you're saying even a dirtbag like me can change, I want to try. That's what I'm talking about. Time for Hellfire talking about her super intense to hell and back training regimen. Hi, sir.
Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's 4 people, right? The rest of us just wait here.
I guess so. I don't think we should go back to the school until Takumi's group gets back.
Grab these allies or whatever and get back here as soon as possible. I hate horror movie stuff, man.
Right, we need to bring them back. We need all the people we can get to achieve our goal.
Hey, are you even listening?
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't know how to change.
Just smelled the pour on him. I wasn't asking for any. Way to be classist.
Smells like broken here. Oh, that wasn't it? Sorry. I wasn't listening at all. I really need to get together.
Back to Takky just being kind of an empty-headed piece of shit.
We're wasting time here. Let's go. This is the Takumi I know.
Come on, Shoma, start with 5 miles of jump squats!
I don't know who the fuck that guy was who was talking about fucking Archimedes and shit.
Yes, sir! Time for this pathetic worm to stop crawling and start leaping! Now I'm a pathetic slimy frog!
Did someone say frog?
Ugh, I hate phys ed. I'm a hikikomori. I just don't live like that.
They're already leaving me behind. I gotta get going.
Good luck. We'll hold on the fort here.
Be careful, Takumi. Thanks. We'll be back on the morning of day 7. I waved goodbye to the group staying behind and left the campsite. We need to get to Second to Last Defense Academy quickly. We walked and walked and walked. Ignoring Shoma trying to suffer his way through Takamoto's brutal training regimen, Hiroko and I remained silent. We squeezed in a few short breaks as we walked all night until the sun began to come up again. When we finally saw it. We made it. This is Second to Last Defense Academy.
It's real!
Shoma did squats the entire journey here?
Right, so, do we just kick in the door, or what?
No, we're not here to fight anybody. Just be normal, please. Let's start by saying hello. I headed for the front entrance where a familiar face popped out from the building.
Hello, and welcome to Second to Last Defense Academy. You are from the main campus, are you not?
That Robo bastard again! What are you doing here?
He does resemble Sirei, but that's not him. They are equally adorable, though.
You have a good eye, but it's as you say, I am not the Honorable Sirei. I am known as Nico. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sirei when the occasion demands it. A pleasure to meet you. How did you know we came here from Last Defense Academy? Well, you have infusers, don't you? Only students from one of our campuses would be carrying those.
What if there's like third defense, the last defense academy, fourth to last defense academy, just like scattered somewhere, just like with students just hanging out?
That's for the DLC routes.
Nigo's smug face looked exactly like Sirei's. If he wasn't wary of us explaining things would go quickly.
Your timing is perfect. There's something I want to ask. I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sirei stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged? Is there some trouble at the main campus?
I remember having the same conversation before, but the situation was a little different. I'll explain everything. But first, could you bring your students out here too? I want to talk to everyone at once.
I don't like the sound of this. Okay, come on in. I'll get the students.
These the allies you were telling us about? Can't wait to see what kind of people they are.
All right. I hope they're nice people.
I decided not to tell Shoma that one of these people beat him to near death in my future. We followed Nigo and entered Second to Last Defense Academy. Nigo opened the door to the gym, and I was greeted by faces that felt somewhat nostalgic at this point.
Okay, everyone, gather round. There's some people I want to introduce you to.
Did they show this CG in Route Zero?
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna say there's no real reason that Nozomi shouldn't be in this.
Who are you?
What? 3 strange men have appeared.
Can you stop with your perverted fantasies? You want all of them in your sword too, you sicko?
Out of the game!
Just immediately.
I had no such disgraceful thoughts in my head. Ugh.
That was not the kind of moan I was expecting out of her.
Nope.
You literally just moaned.
Wait, where are Miss Mojiro and Miss Kitty Fuji? They just went to grab a drink. Oh, looks like they're back.
Good save, guys.
Yeah, that's why they weren't in the CG.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Wait, who are these people?
That bright voice, that innocent smile. It's Nozomi. Seeing her made something well up inside of me. Eek, strange boys! Nobody warned me! So this is the real Moko.
Greetings. We are...
Don't look, I don't have any makeup on. I might be beautiful without it, but it's still so embarrassing. Are the girls here in Estrus? Jesus!
Oh.
You!
I didn't say anything. Let's get on with it.
Erica's just like, these fucking freaks.
Horny freaks.
Oh, right, that's me.
Oh, right. Now that everyone's here, let's have a round of self-introductions.
After each of us quickly introduced ourselves, I explained the situation. Of what I experienced in my timeline, and everything that had happened since I traveled to the past. I finally took a breath after I finished explaining why we'd come to the second campus.
Huh?
That's... Hi, Liz. That's everything. I don't know if you'll believe me, but... Say hi to Liz, Jordan.
Hi, Liz. Nico's also got a fat butt.
Okay, well...
Hold on. This is all too sudden. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I get how you'd be suspicious. We only have to document ourselves. But the part about that wind-up toy of a CO getting killed and ripped to bits is true. Stuff about the weird-ass message, too.
The Honorable Sire, killed, dismembered. Oh. Dismembered, you say?
That's right, Snake.
I would love to see how he got taken apart. Here, Nigo, let's reenact it. I'll put you back together afterwards, I promise. Oh, you know your purse, sweet little old Nigo.
It would be just a light filling. Forget that. All these filthy animals telling the truth about this last defense academy. She practically spat out the word filthy as she looked at us.
Well, yes. And they know too much for them to be making it all up.
So Takky really did time travel too?
So Takumi leapt at the time to save the past, and his super/siblings ultimate style fight with the invaders. Yoshi, what the fuck does that mean? I see. It all makes sense.
Shut up, simpleton! Hold on, shove your sword down your gun sideways and tell you.
She just starts crying.
Assuming we believe what you're saying, what are we supposed to do?
I want you all to come with us to Last Defense Academy immediately. Like I just explained, this school is just a decoy. There's no need for you to defend it.
Please stop bringing that up. You're only gonna make them resent me.
Rest assured, I already completely despise you. Why didn't you tell us any about this? You this pathetic lump of scrap metal!
I'm sorry, it was an order from above. I had no choice.
Calm down, Kirara. Right now we need to focus on what we're going to do.
Moko stepped down in front, trying to reel in Nozomi as he started to lose composure. Hey, no fighting, okay?
Hey!
We have no choice but to go to Last Defense Academy. Is that what you're about to say, Neo?
How did you know that?
Because if Last Defense Academy falls, all our work will have been for nothing, right? Preposterous! How could you do so, Suzuki, as a great boy? Get down on your hands and knees on hot coals and beg for my forgiveness!
Can you weirdos just answer yes or no already? Seriously!
It was Nigo's turn to step out in front, reeling in Sakamoto before he could start resorting to threats.
I apologize for keeping this from everyone. I'm very sorry. Now that the Honorable Series has been destroyed, you must defend Last Defense Academy with your lives.
I need you all to step up to this new mission. This is my final order for you.
What do you mean, final?
Even if Second to Last Defense Academy is a decoy school, that doesn't mean it's without function. I can't abandon my post. I will stay here.
Wait, the invaders will be coming in here for a second time soon. The next attack will be on day 10. It'll be enough to break the defensive barrier. I told the other team what I remember what Nozomi told me in my previous timeline. How Moko was taken away because of the enemy's planned attack, how they'd all managed to survive somehow using the Revive-O-Matic, but no matter how much I tried to convince him, Nigo wouldn't change his mind. In the end, we begrudgingly decided to leave Nigo behind and head to the Last Defense Academy without him. And that settles it then.
Oh, for the love of murder. Who could have seen this coming? Well, I suppose I don't mind a bit of excitement.
Come on, Nozomi. Don't look so anxious. I'm worried about Nigo too. But we need to protect Last Defense Academy now.
Moko.
We don't have anything to be scared of if we're together. We're so gonna be okay.
Lesbians. Indeed. The Holy Jumanji sword agrees, and she says bye-bye to second to last Defense Academy.
Is that a direct quote?
Yes.
No, he was telling the truth about the girl who talks to her sword.
I told you, they're all very unique, but you can count on them.
Mr. Sumino, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, you got it. Nigo held out his hand to me, but he couldn't reach it all, so I just replied with a nod. We don't have any time to spare. We need to get back. Everyone got ready, said goodbye to Nigo, and boarded the school bus. After leaving second to last Defense Academy, Takamaru drove us down the same road we'd come by. Eventually, I dozed off.
You don't say.
It was already dawn by the time we made it back to the campsite. Everybody who'd been waiting came running over once we got off the school bus.
Welcome back. Thank goodness you're all okay.
Oh, are these the second last Defense Academy people? Hey!
Are these the rest of your teammates? They look poor. Don't you have any shame? You should be begging to be forgiven for being born while you bounce off the windshield in a luxury vehicle!
Dang, get some freaking manners!
Yo, these two characters are totally freaky. I love it.
Sorry. Kurara's always like this around new people. Always?
It's how Lady Kurara shows her love. So says the Holy Jumanji sword.
Why is it glowing?
Don't worry about it.
Lady Corona? You can talk to your sword?
If anyone knows about love, it's this freak and her sword. You should see what she uses as a sheath, if you know what I mean.
That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic.
This whole exchange feels familiar.
Sorry that you have to see a puke stain like me back here again. It must be unpleasant. I'll just go disappear somewhere. I've been thinking you're rather cute. If you want to disappear, I can make it feel really good for you.
Oh, Yugamu, what the fuck, man? Really good?
God damn it, Kirishka.
Are you talking pleasure?
Oh my god, he's gonna pile drive him. The girls are out of control. You're all acting like a bunch of simpletons. Are we going to be able to get through a day's battle like this? Right. The invaders will be attacking today. Last time, the other team were awkward with the rest of us for a while after we first met. It took some time for us to get close. But we didn't have that kind of time right now. I need to get things organized. Everybody listen up! Yeah. The invaders will attack today, so let's head back to the school and get ready.
Back to the school? Aren't you worried about that threatening message?
What, you gonna sleep out here like a coward forever? You can die out in the wilderness if you want, but you'll be on your own. Oh, let's go back! Let's go back!
Damn it, why does this always happen to me? I just want to end up in a pool full of cash someday.
Hey, Scrooge McDuck. We quickly introduced ourselves to one another and set off toward the school. The second to last Defense Academy students looked in amazement as we used the fire extinguishers to open a path through the undying flames. And so we returned to Last Defense Academy for the first time in 3 days. It had been days since we were last there, but nothing seemed to have changed. We showed the newcomers around the school and examined it from corner to corner ourselves. Finally, we arrived at that classroom.
There really is a threatening message.
The message on the blackboard still looked as creepy as it did the first time. You still haven't found the culprit? I swear, when I find out who's behind this prank...
I'm gonna hit them with a nasty destino!
Is that an actual wrestling move, Jordan?
Actual Japanese wrestler, Tatsuya Naito's finisher.
Tetsuya, excuse me. A prank, you say? Is that really all it is? Why are you laughing all creepy like that? I can tell by the way they've written the word kill that they have a lustful blend of love and hate.
Sounds like Ado to me.
Ado again.
The writer's thirst for blood is pulsating off the board. Oh, I'm all turned on.
Yugamu, please.
This guy is scary.
Don't worry, Lady Kako. My holy Jumanji sword will protect you.
Speaking of lustful, that sword of yours is a biohazard. You should keep it far away from children.
Jesus Christ.
She's been relentless this round.
My holy Jumanji sword is not a tool of licentiousness. I swear.
Oh, I have a suggestion. I think some of us should stay inside during the defensive battle just in case.
Huh? But won't that put us at a disadvantage?
We have you guys now, and our human animal is powerful enough that are ready. Besides, I'm worried about leaving the inside of the school defenseless. Who knows what could happen? The message is still bothering me. Now that CRA's gone, I'm not comfortable with all of us leaving.
Then I'll hang out here and wait. I'd way rather get hunted down by crazed murderers.
Arm is completely fucked in the head as usual. Well, whatever you want to do. Let me guess, the twins are gonna stay too.
That's right, we'll abstain. It seems safer here. If we hole up in a room, just the two of us, we'll be perfectly safe, right, sister dearest?
Wow, you guys want to get killed even more than I do.
I'll stay too, I think. Even if I were to go, I'd just be holding you back.
No, you're one of our best units.
Shoma, please.
Make sure to keep up your training. Build that body like you mean it.
Yes, sir.
That means the people going are the 5 members of Second to Last Defense Academy, and those of us who haven't volunteered to say, right? Nozomi, are you good to go?
Yes, no problem. I'll fight with everyone else.
There was no hesitation in Nozomi's eyes. She had explained to the others how she could fight with us with an artificial blast weapon, and I guess there's nothing to worry about if she can retreat if things go south.
Intruder alert.
Whoa, they're really here!
Takky, do you think he was fucking lying?
Wow, how remarkable. It happened just as Takumi said.
We have to sortie. The invaders are here. Takumi, you really did come from the future.
Sounded like BS to me, but guess not. Anyway, let's kill these fuckers.
Right. If we use Sir Takumi's intel, victory will be ours.
Yeah, that's right. We're counting on you, Takumi.
Takumi, you give the orders. Lead us in Sirei's stead. I'd rather not be told what to do by this funny pages reject and his goofball friends, but if I must... If you die, I'll kill you! What does that even mean?
Don't you worry your pretty little head, Takumi. I'll bring you back from River Styx as many times as it takes.
Please don't let me get killed over and over again. I'm ready to step in the ring. I got my sweatproof makeup on and I'm all set.
Take it away, Takumi! I've got my barf back, so let's do this!
Everybody ready? It's time for a defensive battle.
I love that no matter what, Yugamu's just kind of in love with Takumi.
Kyoshka.
First defensive battle of the stream. Oh yeah!
Did you know? The color of those creatures' insides is very pretty. They're hideous on the outside, but the contrast with their innards is so beautiful. Oh, thinking about the color makes me tingle.
Oh, maybe we have something in common. The way
Oh no.
brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls feels rather wonderful.
She's blushing.
I think they should kiss.
Nobody else agrees with you.
Just imagining it makes my stomach turn.
Forget that shit. There's more of them than left.
Come venture, they've definitely increased their numbers. Were this many last time? We have a drastically bigger team now, so this little miscalculation shouldn't pose a
It's
problem.
fine. We can handle anything they throw at us if we work together.
Got it. I'll put my faith in our team and fight. I'm going to whip every last one of them into submission. Bow down, fools! Get ready to face Moko Mujiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction! It's gonna be a slobber knocker!
Jordan, what's a slobber knocker?
It's something that Jim Ross, the announcer, used to, very, very Oklahoman men, used to call, like, really intense brawls.
These black
laggards shall become rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade. How about you?
Yay, I won.
I still can't get over Kunata calling the sword a biohazard.
Huh? We won!
Wait, it's already over? What a bunch of two-pump chumps.
Who taught you this?
Satisfying. I was hoping to see something more sticky and pulpy.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's on their freak shit today.
Why is everybody so horny today? It was a resounding victory, but things weren't exactly like last time. And not just because of our new teammates either. Something felt
Hey,
off.
look! There's more of them!
What is that? More of them?
I need a big, strong man to come and save me!
It's okay, Moko. If we just stay calm and take care of them, things will be okay.
Guess we just gotta knuckle up.
I knew it. There's clearly more than last time, but why?
Don't let them get to you guys! Just keep fighting!
Have we vanquished them all now?
Who knows? Maybe they'll just come streaming out from every little crevice like a bunch of roaches.
I can feel it, guys. We're way stronger now. And immortal, too! Now that's what the hell I'm talking about!
Goodness. Takumi, what happens now? This isn't the end, is it? Not yet. A commander will show up next.
I thought so. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a challenge.
Are commanders those big freaks?
Yeah, but they start off in human form. I mentioned this before, but the commanders are humanoid, like us. Their power is just like our hemo anima, too. My, how fascinating. I would love to capture one alive and take a peek inside of it.
Speak of the devil. Look over there.
I shifted my gaze up to Hideko spoke.
Huh?
Oh, this guy again. Who's that? Someone I'd never seen before staring at us at the school. This was Veshness, right?
They don't look
Yeah,
like
it's
an
Veshness.
invader.
It must be a new
Where's
type.
Veshness?
Human like us. With hemo anima.
They have some audacity to look so haughty. Let me put that fool in their place.
So, this thing turns into one of those big freaks we saw the other day? And it's got hemo anima, like us?
No, that's not them.
Huh? Then who is it?
Who is this? What's going on here? I've never seen this one before.
Takumi? What's wrong?
Or maybe it's
This
Felsha.
is the same as what you experienced last time, right?
Wait! Someone's coming from over there, too! Is this a commander attack team?
Huh?
Huh?
It's him! That's him! That's the commander!
Huh? Then who's the first guy?
Well...
Huh? Are they gonna surrender?
No! They're coming for us! Keep your guard up!
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond, release!
Oh. Isn't that Dalsha? No. I don't know.
Order.
First boss.
I will run this time. I'm done running away. I have to stand and fight. You stand aside! If you don't, then in the name of order, I will strike you down!
I like how he talks like a shonen protag.
It turned into one of those big motherfuckers! Just like Takumi said!
Know your place! You have some nerve defying an old Suzuki! I will destroy you, monster!
Did you guys hear that too? He's talking.
Indeed. He speaks human language.
Human language. Is this because of our hemoanima? Never mind that. What's going on with the other person? I'd have remembered if there was someone like that around the first time. Just who are they? What are they doing here?
Hey, Takumi! What the fuck are we supposed to do? You're from the future, right, dude? Tell us what happens next!
I don't know. We've deviated.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me!
We fought him before. We know how tough he is. Now that we've got this many fighters and we're hella strong, he's going down!
Yeah. Right.
I'll have time to think about this later. For now, the battle takes priority. We just have to make this work.
I will run!
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
What is this thing? Enough of this insolence!
He's rather strong. Honestly, I underestimated him.
Hey, I was just watching on the monitor last time, but was he really this strong?
No. He's considerably stronger than before. Just like us.
Just like us.
This is likely because of Takumi's time travel. I guess it's not just our hemoanima that responded to Takumi after he came from the future.
Huh? Are you telling me the enemy is stronger now too?
What gives, Takumi? Why'd you go and power them up like that?
I didn't know that was going to happen. How was I supposed to know going through time would affect the invaders too?
We don't have time to whine and moan. Let's focus on the enemy. We can talk later.
Right. Right. Even if they're stronger, so are we. We can do this. There are more of us to fight now too. Work together, cover each other, and take them down.
You know it! Moko Machiro doesn't run from demons! She beats the crap out of them!
Holy Jumanji Sword, we ride together!
We'll protect this school.
Yeah, you do.
Along with humanity's future.
Yay, we won!
You did it!
Serves you right! Writhe on your knees in the dirt until you die! It's harder when they look like people.
Yeah. I mean, they even use hemoanima like us.
Hey, Takumi! It's your fault these monsters are stronger now, is it? Pay with your life!
I told you. I had no idea that it happened. I didn't even know it would do anything to your powers.
Hemoanima sure is mysterious. Not even the time traveler can explain it.
Dang, I thought Takumi was gonna be our cheat code, man.
I suppose it's fitting that a war as bizarre as this should be fought using powers that are just as strange.
What's the point if the enemy is stronger too?
Oh, for the love of murder, enough complaining! More importantly, what was with that other person who showed up at first? They ended up getting away.
Perhaps a second commander? Surely Sir Takumi must know.
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
I looked where Takemoto was pointing.
Please, I beg of you,
Don't kill me.
Is this thing begging for its life? Pretty pathetic given you were just trying to kill us.
Shit. I don't like being able to understand these things.
Hey, I thought Takumi said they weren't intelligible to us.
Hey, when we can understand them, we start to fucking see them as people.
I'm pretty sure this is
That's
all
not good.
the changes to our hemo anima.
What you mean? Maybe he can understand us too.
Hey, can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
The moment he opened his mouth, Hideko's quick to interrupt.
I wouldn't recommend getting familiar with this thing. He's our enemy.
I guess so.
I beg of you, spare my life.
Hey, you...
It happened in an instant. Yugamu vanished and immediately circled behind the enemy, and then...
How precious.
Very cunty of you, sir.
Alright, faggot. Yay! S rank! The hardest rank to get!
Is it?
Yugamu.
Oh. Sorry, Takky. I wanted to shut that demon's mouth sooner rather than later.
What, Yugamu? You single-celled simple-little boy, it's obvious you've been utterly taken in by his pointless begging! Come on. Couldn't exactly deny the allegation. I wanted to talk to him a bit more, maybe it would have changed something. But that's not happening now. This fight is over. Well done, everyone. Yeah, good work. Now it's time to celebrate our win, right? Everybody survived. We can't celebrate it without our leader. True enough. Thanks, guys.
Okay, let's head to the cafeteria. All the success has me starving.
Eating with papas in my sight will no cheapen the taste of my meal.
I'm gonna hit the shower first. I feel totally disgusting.
I'm gonna wash up first as well. I got splattered by blood.
Come on, Takumi. Are you ready to go?
Of course. Everyone returned to the school feeling a mix of exhaustion and happiness. Honestly, I couldn't get Commander's last moments out of my head. But I swore I'd win this 100-day war. So now's the time to earnestly celebrate our win. The battle now over, we shared the good news with the others waiting in the school. According to Darami and Shoma, who'd been patrolling the school, nothing unusual had happened. I guess that's good news. What was the point of that threat after all? Who wrote it and why? I was lost in thought as everyone enjoyed a celebratory meal in the cafeteria.
Huh?
What a long day that was. The celebration was over and I was back in my room. I let out a sigh on my bed. I feel kind of sluggish now. The exhaustion was setting in now, leaving me with a nasty headache. I was just about to close my eyes to get myself to sleep when suddenly, he showed up again.
Joe.
Hello! It's me! You again. Sorry, but I'm tired. Let me rest.
Huh?
I can tell. but I really wanted to check it in on you. Why's that? You intrigue me, seeing as you use my power to jump through time and redo the past. I was sure your second chance in this world would be one full of hope, for all would be saved. But it looks like things are a bit different from what I was imagining. Your so relentless that you even win in the wife of a Dwayne without hesitation. It's frightening. What are you getting at? It seems to me like you changed.
Strange, isn't it? I don't share any of your memories of the past, but I'm starting to get the feeling you're not yourself.
Huh. Let me guess. Must be the power of cryptoglobin. Don't be ridiculous. What do you know about me anyway? Nothing at all. Relax. I'm not here with the medal. All I can do is watch from the defense wall. No, I'm sorry. That was messed up of me to say. I'm just tired. Understood. Good night. Huh. Wonder what that meant. And with that, he quietly vanished. I don't really understand that guy. I'm Takky Sumi now. Nothing's changed about me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and find a new ending to these 100 days. I think I'm gonna end things a bit early there.
Okay.
I'm pretty tired, and we've done a lot today.
Yeah,
and I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow, so I want to be well rested. But
good idea. All right, well, mystery route unresolved for the time being, and who the fuck knows what route this is? I guess we'll find out eventually.
Yeah. We will be back on Wednesday with more Persona 4. Probably back on Saturday with more of the Devil as well. After that, I'll get in a bit more detail on Saturday when we stream. Well, my schedule is probably going to change a bit starting next week because I'm starting a new job. Streams are probably going to be a little later. It might be a little shorter. I'll keep y'all posted once I get a real handle for what my schedule looks like. But yeah, I'm excited to get started on this new job, and I'm excited to be streaming with all of you.
Yay!
Let me see.
All good news.
I don't really have one I want to rate us out to at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't have anyone that we can rate out to tonight. Nobody's live.
Wow, quiet night.
Quiet night. Well, it looks like we're just gonna end things there. I will see you on Wednesday for Persona 4. And on Saturday for The Devil. Until next time, as always, this has been Radio Free Dairy. Good night, and good luck.